What's up guys, Max here, as usual, and I didn't want to take up too much of your time with this video because I want to make this to hopefully send a message with some of your guys' support. And the support is in regards to cross-play in terms of fighting games online. We both know that Sony and Microsoft, the two biggest competitors in the market right now that are fighting with each other for console superiority, have their own fighting games. Sony has Street Fighter V, and with that game comes crossplay. The PC version can actually play online with PS4 players, and Microsoft has Killer Instinct, and with the patch not that long ago, can now play online with other PC players from the Windows 10 version of the game. It's freaking awesome, and it's something that really hasn't happened to a lot of fighting games. And now it's actually a huge thing with the two giant flagship fighting game titles from these companies. It's cool to see that crossplay is a thing on PC and consoles, but the more we start hearing about what is happening with fighting games and the fighting games that are available for the crossplay, we're coming into kind of like a roadblock here that is preventing true crossplay from happening. That is, PC people being allowed to play with PS4 or Xbox One players, and Xbox One players allowed to be played with PS4. That's right, even though if you're on a Sony console or a Microsoft console, you can actually play with each other. That is a possibility. However, it requires a couple different things for it to actually work that way. You need to have a fighting game that's going to be on every single system. There can't be like a Killer Instinct because it's obviously not going to be on the PlayStation system. And the same thing with Street Fighter V, it's not going to show up on an Xbox. But games like Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat XL, several other fighting game titles that come out on the Xbox Live Marketplace and PSN are available on both systems. And other ones that are big coming out, like for example Tekken 7, is going to be on everything. It's going to be on PC, it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox One. And there seems to be an issue happening here, and I want to make everyone aware of it so hopefully we can make a change. Fighting game communities are small. We are pretty niche. There's not like millions of us to go crazy over the fact that we really want crossplay for some of our fighting games, but I would like to hopefully be the voice of reason for a very vocal and very passionate group of people that continue to play fighting games online to this day. Even from the smallest fighting games to the biggest one, the thing that hurts them the most is the lack of competition. And a lack of competition is extremely common when your player base is segregated amongst these different consoles, forced to play against only that kind of a console and only that other console. And maybe in some situations with the PC version, which has, like I had said, has been freaking amazing, but to have true crossplay is what I'm talking about here. And to make this happen, Sony, I'm talking to you guys directly, and I'm not even gonna be like angry about the situation. I don't want it to make it seem like Sony is doing something wrong right now, just because I don't think that they're aware of it, and that's the point of this video, to make them aware of it. The guys that are responsible for Tekken 7 that are making the game right now have recently even gone on record publicly to say that they are looking into crossplay adamantly, and the PC version that they have can crossplay with consoles, but consoles cannot crossplay with each other because Sony will not allow it. As of right now, their policy remains only PlayStation players can play with PC players, but right now PS4 users can't play with Xbox users. Can we get a change to this? It would be amazing to see other games like Mortal Kombat X, if it eventually got support, or even future games from NetherRealm which come out on all the systems, to have potentially crossplay support. If Injustice did get a PC version, that'd be really freaking cool if the PC players, the Xbox One players, and the PS4 players could all play each other. Now, I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys are console loyalists. You don't want to deal with PS4 people on your Xbox and Xbox people on your PS4 and everything like that. Simply enough, with all the different crossplay games that are available right now that you can play online with fighting games, Street Fighter V and Killer Instinct allow you to choose the option of playing crossplay or not. So you don't actually have to play against people on another console or against somebody on the computer. You can keep it PS4 versus PS4, Xbox versus Xbox if you want. So, all I'm saying is that there has been numerous news resources that have come out lately, Tekken 7 being a big one, as well as the NetherRealm guys saying in the past that, yeah, we would love to do crossplay with some other games, but PS4 kind of doesn't allow it. Like, just imagine if Mortal Kombat X actually allowed you to play the Xbox players with the PS4 players, and you can just play online. That sounds absolutely amazing, and like I said, it's really critical for a very hardcore community like the fighting game community is to keep going and have that player base to keep that fighting game alive. And I would like to think that this isn't a huge thing because Microsoft has said it's okay, that you can do it. They've gone on public record not that long ago saying it's totally fine. And it seems that Sony is the kind of the giant stop in the road right now to making this a thing. Please, Sony, if you can, make this a possibility. I'm going to encourage you guys to tweet at them. I'm going to put a composed tweet at the bottom of this thing in the description below. And you can actually tweet out some of these guys to let them know that this is something that we adamantly want, that will definitely increase the replayability of our games for years to come, and will definitely affect many other games that are multi-platformed and allowed to work on PC and consoles like Rocket League, and there's several other games that could definitely benefit from this. I would just like to be someone that can maybe get the word out that this is something we actively want. Like, we don't just want it to be this way. As long as there is an option, that kind of should make everyone happy. So, please, let's make crossplay a thing for fighting games. Let's allow PlayStation users to play against the Xbox users in an online environment, as well as the PC folks, all kind of unified together, because we all like fighting games. I don't know if you guys want to defend your console as much as you want to, you definitely can, but for us as this community of people that are in the thousands and not the tens of thousands to the hundreds of thousands like those other huge games, we really like having everyone to play with and not having to jump between systems and hoops and loops to make it happen. As always, dudes, thank you a ton for spreading the word. I'll be back with more information on fighting games and everything else as soon as possible. My name is Max, and I'll see you next time.